Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Sante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Set, ready, hey, red, 38. Cut.
Try and run here with Miller. Oh, good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. A gain of 9 yards.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rattler now back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
52 blue.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Open man, that's Adams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. 13 yards.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
60.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Now a shot here, deep middle. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Heads Walker. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready, ready. Good, blue, 32. Right. Cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Here's Rattler. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Demario Davis.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. Your number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And they'll take this down inside 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
First down throw there is incomplete.
With nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Yard's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Tries to start on the ground. Able to make one And this, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing is Rattler. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. In motion comes Walker. Williams, and this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 10-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield. Usually the spot that tells us hold it. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go. Saints move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Rams nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll take this to about the 28. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot. He will make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 5.
Ready. Set.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd
It's
down.
a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll run with Miller. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, L.A.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Okay, ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Hut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here we go. Set. 45. Blaster. 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
From
brings
29,
up 2nd and 4.
here's 2nd and 4.
Saints 29-yard line.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Down. Blue. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
10 black. Ready?
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, LA. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are back in this one. It's 17-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to take this one all the way. For Matthew Stafford, who's been so good for so long. Career touchdown pass, number 400. Another moment to remember. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Ready? 50, green.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
This one complete to Atwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can to do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
52 Blue.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Set, hut. Set.
Here's a handoff to Miller. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll let this go. Deep shot from Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Miller, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Andre Miller, touchdown Los Angeles. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. This one taken in by Hyatt. So now the Saints will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, New Orleans.
On play action, it's Stafford. Rolling right. He'll beat it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
53, ready, set, go 20.
To the air again, Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
40 got, 40 got. 280. 22. 21. Hey, 5-0.
Again, it's Stafford. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, New Orleans. York, good on the extra point. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
York to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. That goes for 58.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
On the option, here's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down by Shannon Dawson. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Rams 7-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. This defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Taken down back at the 10.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's got got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss it.
To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready, ready.
We'll start the drive with Miller. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 35.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Here we go. Set.
They will run the drop play with Miller. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Blue, 32. Hut.
Rattler now back to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be marked out down at A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Rams. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Stafford working from the pistol. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New Orleans. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Rams 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Come on, set. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate like in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now it's Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Well, this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now is Rattler. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go next. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They run over center with Williams. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
At the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play calling, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. shotgun. They give it to Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Saints. York is good on the extra point. And the Saints stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set. Yellow. Hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To throw, it's Rattler. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Rattler.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Ready? Not. They'll go with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to have the Saints first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6. So this one, a win for the Saints. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort